I saw this graphic about Coach Popovich, and I was wondering if you think he's the greatest coach of all time. Um, he's got a lot of accolades. I'm gonna pull it up here. You can see on the screen 5 championships, 3 coaches of the year, 4 All-Star game head coaches. He got the college championship. He's got 2 gold medals. He's a Hall of Famer, and he's also the winningest coach of all time. Um, in this graphic here, they show that he's been around the last 27 years, and all. There's been 307 coaches since then. You think he's the best?
Now, in the last 27 years, how many championships have the San Antonio Spurs won?
They got 5.
5. In the last 27 years, they got 5, right? Are you
Yep.
sure?
Well, so far as him coaching,
27
yeah,
years ago was what? 2000 was 19.
96.
Okay, so they won in 95. So you
They
got to take one
won
of those titles
in
away.
2000 when or 99 when Tim Duncan
So they
came into
got
play.
4. So they had 4. Because how many
They've
rings
got
Tim Duncan got? 4 or 5?
He's got 5.
Okay,
He
so
won all his championships with Duncan.
okay. I thought Sean Elliott and David Robinson won the first championship.
They did, but that's when they got Timmy the first
Oh, he
year.
was on
Remember?
the team too. Okay, I forgot.
Yep.
5 championships in the last 27 years. When you go to the other side, how many championships do you see? We got one. Well, Dwayne Casey wasn't a championship coach, but the
Nah, he
team
wasn't.
that he basically had won a chip. But I'm not going to get that to him because they had Kawhi. Frank Vogel got a chip. Doc Rivers got a chip. Who's that? Is that Nick Nurse? Nick Nurse got a chip. Steve Kerr got 4 chips.
4
One,
chips.
2, 3, 4. That's 7. Uh,
Cam
what's his
down real
name?
quick.
Eric Spoelstra got 3 chips. Is that right? He got 2.
2,
So
yeah.
he got 2. And then you got Ty Lue that got 1. That's like 11, 12 championships. This visual means what? That San Antonio, this visual shows how stupid and how slow to the punch San Antonio is. They making it seem like in the last 27 years, this one coach has done something more or greater than those other guys on the right-hand side. Them guys have won 3 times more almost championships than this guy within this 27 years. So I don't know what that visual is about. I respect Gregg Popovich for his longevity. I see you had the list of accolades and all that other good stuff. But to me, Phil Jackson, by a long shot, is the greatest coach in NBA history. There's nothing that Gregg Popovich did Phil Jackson couldn't have did if he was put in the same position. And Phil Jackson won more. And Phil Jackson done it in different destinations with way crazier personalities. Phil Jackson is the real deal. This isn't even, I don't even know why we even have a debate about this. Like, he never, to me, could fill the shoes of Phil Jackson. I respect the longevity behind it, but no, man, it's Phil to me.
Yeah. I thought it was a great conversation because of all the accomplishments he's had over these years with being the winningest coach, getting those gold medals,
Yeah, but
getting the
look,
5 chips. He went to 7 times?
Phil got how many rings? Almost
11.
11. Forget all them regular season wins Coach Popovich got. Phil got more rings than fingers. That's what it's about in more than one destination. So that means whatever he knows, it really works. This San Antonio thing was a system. Like, you know what I'm saying? We haven't seen Gregg Popovich go anywhere else and win.
But do you think he got another shot to grab a couple more before he
Oh,
leave?
hell no.
he got he
What?
got Wemby.
Wemby is not even going to be able to, and I said this before when he got drafted. Wembenyama is not even going to be able to enter his prime until Popovich is gone.
Right.
That style of play doesn't mesh well
And you
with
got a few years of
with the
development
style
in
of
him.
coaching. You know what I'm saying? It's a new age. Why you think San Antonio has been so sorry the last couple of years with the young talent they got?
Yeah.
They've always been at the bottom of the food chain because the style of coaching of Gregg Popovich is too old school for these young boys, man. These ain't no Tony Parkers and Manu Ginobili's out there. These some young boys out there. The game has changed. And Popovich probably could relate to some of those guys in the locker room. He's probably a cool coach, you know what I mean, to have, and a respectable coach. But I always get that vibe that it's my way or the highway with Gregg Popovich because he's been such a winner, because he's the quote unquote winningest head coach. But your way is not successful in today's game. The pace is just too faster. It's just a different game.